This is the WJTS News. In tonight's news, Ferdinand Town Council held a special meeting Monday. Dubois County now has 27 positive cases of COVID-19. And volunteers are needed to remove the invasive plant garlic mustard from the Ferdinand State Forest. Zach Gruber visits with the Dubois County Humane Society. Kurt Guxel talks with Jason Stamm with the Jasper Youth Baseball about the possibility of getting their season started. All this and more coming up on the 18 WJTS News. Good evening, I'm Bill Potter with the WJTS News. Ferdinand Town Council members kept their distance during a special meeting Monday night. First on the agenda was canceling the town's contract with eGov. The town currently pays about $2,200 annually on this contract to keep the town's website up and running. Council members voted to cancel this contract and move to a Wix site. This will be managed by town officials and will cost only $49 a month, which adds up to $588 annually. Council members also gave the water and wastewater departments the green light to purchase a used boat, motor, and trailer. This will cost about $900. The town council then began discussion of their plan to reopen Ferdinand town facilities. According to Governor Holcomb's Back on Track Indiana plan, the opening date is scheduled for May 24th. Those who attend town meetings must wear a face mask and abide by social distancing guidelines. Ferdinand Town Manager Chris James is looking at larger venues for larger meetings, including conducting the Town Council and the Plan Commission monthly meetings at the Ferdinand Community Center. The Town Council also talked about how much the COVID-19 pandemic has cost the town. Some of these costs will be reimbursed by the state. Council members also learned that local law enforcement is not in charge of enforcing the social distancing guidelines as the state begins the reopening process. The Indiana Occupational Safety and Health Administrations are in charge of enforcing these guidelines, or OSHA. Towards the end of the meeting, council members learned that the 2020 Hymen Fest is canceled due to COVID-19. We'll have more information as this becomes available. The next town council monthly meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, May 19th at 7:30 p.m. Dubois County now has 27 positive cases of COVID-19. The new cases were confirmed by the Dubois County Health Department this morning. The Dubois County Health Department is working closely with Indiana State Department of Health and local officials to ensure that contacts of the patients are identified and monitored. The patients are in isolation. The Dubois County Health Department wants to remind residents to continue to practice physical distancing, perform good hygiene, and wear a cloth face covering in public when around others. Dubois County Health Department also recently reported that over 70% of the positive cases have recovered. COVID-19 testing in Jasper is set to begin. The Indiana State Department of Health and OptumServe will have a COVID-19 testing site at the National Guard Armory in Jasper beginning on Wednesday, May 6th. Testing is by appointment only. To set up an appointment, visit lhi.care/COVID testing or call 1-888-634-1123, 888-634-1123. Individuals must be symptomatic, be a close contact of a positive case, or a symptomatic resident of congregated living settings to be eligible for testing. Those wanting to register will self-report their symptoms using the online screening tool. If the individual qualifies, an option will appear to register for an appointment date and time. There is no charge for testing. However, if an individual has private health care insurance, they are asked to bring that to the testing site. Those tested can expect to get the results within 48 hours. Optum will send a text or email to the patient if the test is negative. A phone call will be given if there is a positive test result. Dubois County Health Department will not be involved with the direct operations of the OptumServe's clinics. Dubois County Health Department will receive the positive case results and Dubois County residents and will continue to work with the ISDH and local officials to ensure that contacts of the patients are identified and monitored. Indiana's COVID-19 numbers have been updated as of Tuesday afternoon. The Indiana State Department of Health is reporting 1,213 deaths and just over 21,000 positive cases. Here are the numbers for our viewing area. In Dubois County, 27 cases now. Pike County, 2 cases. Spencer County, 8 cases, 1 death. Perry County, 17 cases. Martin County, 7 cases. Davies County, 52 cases, 15 deaths. Orange County, 106 cases, 13 deaths. In Crawford County, 19 cases. Lawrence County, 109 cases, 14 deaths. Gibson, 7 cases. Warwick, 106 cases, 18 deaths. And Vanderburgh County, 153 cases, 2 deaths. To see a map of cases by county, head to in.gov/ISDH. Ketchum Memorial Center in Odin is reporting additional COVID-19 cases and deaths. As of Monday afternoon, 9 residents have tested positive and are in quarantine at Ketchum. 4 residents have recovered. 1 resident is in the hospital. 15 residents have died. 5 staff members have tested positive and are self-isolating. 2 staff members have recovered. 8 staff members have recovered and returned to work. Ketchum Memorial Center will continue providing updates on a daily basis. And as we mentioned earlier in this newscast, the 2020 Ferdinand Hymen Fest has been canceled. The event was originally scheduled for June 19th through the 20th. In a statement on the Ferdinand Hymen Fest website, officials made the decision based on Governor Holcomb's Back on Track Indiana Plan guidelines. The Ferdinand Hymen Fest is set to move forward, though, in 2021. Holiday World and Splash and Safari have a new opening date. The world's first theme park is set to open their gates June 14th. Originally scheduled to open in early May, actually this week, Holiday World and Splash and Safari had to miss their opening day for the first time ever due to the COVID-19 pandemic. When their June date rolls around, Holiday World staff are asking the public to expect some changes. Hand sanitizer will be readily available all over the park, and rides will be sanitized. Limiting the park's attendance is also likely. To view Holiday World's full statement, head to holidayworld.com/COVID-19. Old National Bank is giving $10,000 to local COVID-19 response in the spirit of hashtag Giving Tuesday Now, a new global day of giving and unity as an emergency response to the unprecedented need caused by COVID-19. Old National Bank is donating $10,000 to the Dubois County Community Foundation COVID-19 Response Fund. Market President Tom Crodel says that Old National Bank is pleased to support the community in this time of need. Lincoln Amphitheater is set to debut a new series over Facebook. First announced this morning, Lincoln Amphitheater will host Amp Unplugged, which will be streamed over the venue's Facebook on the amphitheater's originally scheduled opening night, May 16th. The first Amp Unplugged event will feature One Pulse Entertainment, live streaming a full band performance featuring a wide range of music genres from Lincoln City. One Pulse Entertainment has headlined the amphitheater before for the amphitheater's 2019 tribute to Woodstock. The performance will begin at 7 p.m. with the virtual doors opening at approximately 6:30 p.m. All times are central. Amp Unplugged events will be announced in 2-week increments. Lincoln Amphitheater Director Mark Stezik says that he hopes to eventually sell a small amount of tickets if the CDC and state guidelines allow. The Indiana Department of Transportation is closing lanes on State Road 57 near Plainville for a bridge rehabilitation project beginning on or around Monday, May 11th. Contractors are closing one lane of the bridge spanning Prairie Creek between County Road East 400 North and County Road West 440 North. During the operation, crews will only be working to replace the deck of the structure, one lane at a time. The northbound lane will be closed first, followed by the southbound lanes. Project restrictions will be in place around the clock during the project. One 12-foot lane will remain open at all times, and traffic will be controlled by a temporary signal. Also, NDOT has announced lane closures on US 41 just north of Vincennes for a bridge resurface project beginning on or around Monday, May 11th. Contractors will close the driving lanes of US 41 just north of the Purdue extension between Vincennes and Emerson to repair the approaches and resurface a bridge spanning Smalls Creek. The project will be completed in 2 phases. The driving lanes on either structure will be closed during Phase 1, and the passing lanes will be closed during Phase 2. Restrictions will be in place around the clock during the project. Both NDOT projects are expected to be complete by the beginning of October, depending on weather conditions. NDOT urges drivers to slow down and stay alert near crews. Okay, if you're ready to get outside and do something, how about doing that with some friends now that we've entered Stage 2 of Indiana's Back on Track plan? The Friends of Ferdinand State Forest may have something for you. This Thursday evening, starting at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, volunteers are needed to remove the invasive plant garlic mustard from the Ferdinand State Forest near the gatehouse. Volunteers must be physically able to bend over and pull a plant from the ground. If you are interested, come to the gatehouse area and park along the side of the road this Thursday evening. Volunteers are asked to practice social distancing, obviously. Face coverings are not required as this is an outdoor activity, but you are welcome to wear a face mask if you wish. Volunteers are asked to bring their own work gloves and wear long pants and sturdy shoes. For more information, head to the Friends of Ferdinand State Forest and Invasive Species Awareness Coalition of Dubois County Facebook pages. Volunteers are asked to indicate their interest by emailing Carla Striegel at gmail.com or calling 812-639-9628, 639-9628, so that they can safely plan for group sizing. The Hoosier National Forest is set to have some short-term trail closures due to maintenance. USDA Forest Service staff plan to conduct trail maintenance activities, such as clearing down trees beginning this week to prioritize public and employee safety in support of the efforts to reduce the spread of the novel coronavirus. Trails that are undergoing maintenance will be temporarily closed to visitor use. Due to weather and other on-the-ground conditions, a return schedule cannot be made. So visitors should check the Hoosier National Forest website at fsusda.gov/Hoosier or visit their Facebook page before visiting. There you'll find updates. If a trail is temporarily closed for maintenance, it will be posted at the trail head. Visitors are reminded that these short-term closures will be enforced, and going around a barrier or gate when the area is posted closed is subject to violation notice. Well, that's been a look at your local news. Now stay tuned. Zach Ruber has his weekly visit to the Dubois County Humane Society coming up. Then it's your local outlook and weather forecast on 18 WJTS. We're local people watching local people.